Hey, if you haven't watched one of these videos yet, then let me give you a little bit of a recap. The NeoGeo selections have been coming out now for like a year or two, and basically each one of these is a physical copy, all on the cartridge, of 10 NeoGeo games, the arcade versions, and they are awesome. They're so cool. I mean, I've gotten, because of this, I have now physical on the cartridge versions of like Mark of the Wolves and, you know, the Metal Slugs, just games I really enjoy. As far as making these videos, it's been really fun because there are 10 games per cartridge, so super easy for me to review. If I like 7 games, 7 out of 10, easy peasy. And I tell you what, it's given me the opportunity to replay a lot of games I really enjoyed back in the day. It's also given me an opportunity to play games I'd never played before, for better or for worse. You know, it depends. But you know, once again, the way I review this is I go through all 10 games. Do I like the game? Yep, get a point. Do I not like the game? Nope, no point. At the end of the day, like 7 of them, 7 out of 10. But once again, this is my opinions. You know, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, but everyone's going to have different views. But without further ado, let's jump into number 6. This is the 6th one. The NeoGeo Selections number 6. Check out these 10 games and see if this one is worth your time. So this collection kicks off with King of the Fighters 98, which is like, I feel like I say this every time we talk about King of Fighters games. It's one of my favorite ones. It really is one of the good ones. It's one of the ones where it was so good that they made an Ultimate Match version of it later. But it has a great roster of characters. This is the game that I don't remember where he comes from, but this is the game that I really remember a character named Heavy D being like a really cool character I liked that like I never saw ever again. But I mean, like, on the whole, super good fighting game. I mean, you can play as like boss characters straight from the beginning. If you haven't played this one, like, this is one of the like essential ones. It's like, I feel like over the years with King of Fighters, they hit like peaks, and it's like, this is the best one of this series. This is the best of this series. That's the way I feel about this one. Like, the 95, 96, you know, all that, like 98 was the culmination of that series, and like 2002 was the culmination of the 2000 series. So this is definitely gets a pass for me. This is like a great game. Highly recommend it. So this one is another Samurai Showdown. We haven't seen one of these in a couple collections, but this one's Samurai Showdown 4, which, you know, kind of reminds me of what I was talking about with on the last collection. I forgot which game it was. It might have been Art of Fighting, but it has the really cool kind of zoom in, zoom out effects. But you know, I really enjoy the Samurai Showdown series, and this one, you know, really obviously it's the 4th one, right? So they've already honed in some of the stuff that made the series really great, and they just kind of went forward with this one. This game has a ton of characters. I mean, I really can't say enough good things about it. It is badass, and it's definitely a good one. And you know, this one obviously gets a pass from me. If you like the Samurai Showdown series, and you haven't played some of the other ones, this one might spoil you a little bit, because like if you play this one first, like you might play some of the older ones later and be like, man, like that's not nearly as good. So, but they are all good, so like it's worth checking out. Maybe don't make it your first one though, but as far as this review is concerned, it gets a pass. So this is another one that I hadn't played before, Real Bout Fatal Fury Special. I mean, I knew a lot of the characters from, you know, King of the Fighters, like I said before, but I had not played this one, and man alive, it is really good. I mean, the animation is tip top. I really like how some of the what would later become like standard like special moves that use a power, like the power gauge is different in this game. It looks like you build it up and then like it decreases. But, like, the better your gauge is, like the better your moves are, and then that's how you kind of unleash the super move. I thought this game was really cool. I like the sliding back and forth. It's really fast paced. You know, I'm surprised to myself that I hadn't played it beforehand. Highly recommend this one. This one definitely gets a point on the list. And I mean, animation's amazing. Everything's really good about this one. There's really not much else I can say about it. You know, NeoGeo knew one thing, SNK knew one thing, and that's fighting games. And it's really rare to find one that isn't worth playing on these lists. Okay, so I've said this in past videos before where it's like this game is the price of admission, and that to me personally is this game right here, Last Blade 2. I think one of the other collections had Last Blade 1 if I'm remembering correctly. Actually, I'm quite sure about that. But Last Blade 2 is one of the best fighting games to me on earth ever. It doesn't matter. So I mean, I would have bought this collection literally for just this game. The fact that it's a physical copy of this game on the cartridge, no download required, I would have bought it for just this game. So spoiler alert, yeah, this one gives the collection overall a point. But it's just so good. The animation, the music, the characters are cool. I mean, everything is just so cool about it. It's one of those things where it's like a lot of people haven't played it because it's trapped to certain systems. I don't know what all systems it came out on in America. I know it was on the Dreamcast because I have a copy. And I know obviously you could play it on the NeoGeo console if you were a millionaire. But man, this game is freaking so good. I don't know if it's in any other collections, and I'm too lazy to do the research right now. But it's awesome. You should definitely get this collection, honestly, just for this game. So this next game is another game I'd never heard of before, Over the top, I don't know. At first I was like, man, this looks kind of cool. They got pre-rendered graphics, cars, you know, what am I going to expect? And if you'd watched my last video, you're going to be disappointed by me maybe. It's an isometric top-down racing game. I talked about in the last video that I'm very biased against these. I'm not good at them. I don't enjoy them. And this one, I mean, the graphics are cool, the cars are neat, but I suck at it and I don't enjoy it. So, you know, I don't base, you know, when I base my reviews of these, it's like literally like, would I play it? And this is not a game I would play, and mainly because I'm not good at it. I always over or under compensate turning. It's just user error. It's not my kind of game though. When it comes to racing games, I like stuff that's more arcadey fun. Or like kart racers with like crazy power-ups and stuff. But this one is just not for me. But hey, you know, feel free to call me out in the comments, because this is, you know, everyone's different, right? So I went back and forth on this one. It's another soccer game. If you watched my last video, once again, I was like, man, you know, soccer game. I'm already not a big sports game guy, and there has been better soccer games on these collections. So, like, maybe not this one. And this one has me torn. This one might make this video different. It might make me score a little differently rather than solid points, because it's a soccer game. The graphics are good. The gameplay is very simple because it's arcadey. And at first I was like, it's average. I don't really like sports games, so I'm probably going to give it a pass. But then I started getting some points, and I tell you what, man, like just that kind of made it way better. And I know it's going to sound crazy, but like every time you get a point, you get like the craziest fever dream animations and like screenshots. And I don't know, I kind of love it. So I'm really on the fence on this one. I think I'm gonna, like, instead of giving it a 1 or a 0, I think I'm gonna give it a 0.5. Because like I do like it. I probably would play it if I had a friend over and we had this game only, like this collection only, and they're like, hey, I'm a big soccer guy, let's play this game, I'd play it with them. But would I go out of my way? Probably not. I'm just so torn. I'm so torn on this one. Let me know below, because I mean, I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of zany, but also it's not fun. I don't know. It's so weird. This game has, for me, everything going against it. It's really old, so the graphics and gameplay aren't as fine-tuned as NeoGeo and SNK became. It's very slow. It's a sports game. It's a football sports game. I don't like this game. I don't like it at all. Like, and that's, you know, I'm trying to take my bias out of it for just 1 second. Even if I was a football nut and a video game football nut, this game just is so slow and so ugly to look at. I don't like it. Like, I don't think anyone would like it. It's not good. It's not good. I don't know. There's no other way to say it. I wish I liked it because I don't like lowering the scores on these because of games like this. But man, just overall, this game really sucks and was very unenjoyable. It was a slog for me to just get 2 or 3 minutes of game footage. The first play, I was like, this is not fun. It's slow. There's slowdown. It's not fun. But, you know, whatever. Tell me what you think, I guess. This is a game that I had not played before, and wowie wowie zowie, Sengoku 3 is a beat 'em up. This is like a king. This is a king beat 'em up. This is a beat 'em up for the ages. You got like, so I ended up picking kind of this ninja character. So he has like shurikens and stuff. You have like special moves where you earn a bar. So like a lot of these beat 'em ups, you have a desperation move, or if you like do some stuff, you do a really good attack, but like it, you know, the sacrifice is you lose some health. This one does not have that. Rather, they have a special bar. Think of like a fighting game, and then you can like use your super move, using those bars, and then the bar fills up as you fight enemies regularly. This game is dope. I would love to play this with 2 players. In fact, I stopped playing this game purposefully after I recorded just enough footage to make sure I had enough footage, but I stopped playing it purposefully because I didn't want to like get really far along. I want to play this game with friends. I'm gonna have some friends over, and we're gonna play this game 2-player because this game is really cool, and I really want to enjoy it and experience it with friends for the first time. Oh my goodness. Talk about another price of admission game. This is making this collection really good. I talked about this the previous game in the series in the last collection, and that's Aero Fighters. This one's Aero Fighters 3. The last collection had Aero Fighters 2. If you'd watched my other videos and skipped that last one, I'll just kind of recap my thoughts. I'm not a big shmup guy at all. To me, like, it has to be a certain kind of shmup, and this is it. This game is so fun. Just like in my review, in the last review for Selections 5, where I played Aero Fighters 2, I picked the Dolphin. The Dolphin is my favorite character. But these games are so stinking fun if you've never played them. The levels are so cool because they start out like a regular shoot 'em up where you're like in your World War II biplane and you go down to fight regular tanks and biplanes, and all of a sudden like buildings transform into robots and alternate dimensions open up, and by the end of the game it's literally just insanity. The dialogue in between levels is usually absolutely hilarious. This is a series that is worthy of playing and worth the cost of any of these. Making this collection so far have a couple really high-end games in it in my mind, but this game super awesome. Highly recommend it. I've played it before, so it's nothing new to me. I do love and enjoy this game though. So here is one that was very surprising to me. It's called Zed Blade. Never played it before. It's obviously a shoot 'em up, but it's neat. You can pick different pilots, different shoot styles, missiles, and what have you. Really customizable, which is something that's cool when it comes to shoot 'em ups because so many of them are so just plain Jane. So when you add the layer of customization, it's cool. But then, the game itself, like the ship looks really neat. It's kind of like it's not like like a biplane or something. It's kind of like a spaceship, and the enemies are these weird shapes that transform into ships. It's really cool. I enjoyed this one a lot. I really like the power-ups that you get are really cool because you have 3 weapons, kind of like I said. So each power-up is independent. Overall, this is a fun one. This is a game that I did not expect to be as good as I would think, because, like I said previously, even in this review, I'm not the biggest shoot 'em up guy, but when it comes to shoot 'em ups, and really ones that I enjoy, I like this one. It reminds me a lot of, almost has like an Einhander feel, except without it being cyberpunk. But hey, let me know what you guys think down below. I think this is a really, really awesome game. So this one was a little hard for me because of that one game. Is it bad? Is it good? I know I said I was going to do, binary 1 or 0. But I'm going to have to probably give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, the options would be 7 or 8, and it's just right in between. You know, it's hard to say for me. But once again, these are my views. I might be talking up games that I really like that you hate, or you might be looking at games that I hate that you like. So I'd like to know down below what you think. And are you picking up any of these? Because, like I said, this is number 6. I have now, as of the end of this recording, have reviewed all of them that exist so far. But later in the year, 7 and 8 are already up for pre-order. I've already pre-ordered them. So a couple months from now, I'll be doing 2 more videos. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you there if you've been watching these. Because these are so fun to review. I'm so glad they exist. I'm so glad that they're on the cartridge. No updates needed. They're the arcade versions. You can just keep adding quarters and make your way through them. Man, it's awesome. But like I said, let me know what you guys think down below. And that's going to do it today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It would be phenomenal. But as always, my friends, take it easy.